Honestly, not too much has been going on as of this past week. So this is more so an update to the previous problems I was dealing with last entry. Well, most of this should be talking about the last entry anyway. Starting with that, I finally managed to sort out my priorities for the most part. Kind of. Now that I'm actually thinking about it, it's more that I've moved several other things into the supposed back burner when I'm more or less ignoring those things entirely. So not good. Should do those things sooner rather than later before I start the new job. But on good news, I can tell that my reading binge is finally beginning to wane, thank the gods. This binge was definitely on the longer side comparison to the regular binges. Energy levels are getting back to normal as well. All that was needed was a break from art. I realized a few days earlier that I had done several ambitious art pieces in a row, and that ultimately led to my energy levels being out of balance. Now I'm back to drawing in my usual routine. Hopefully future me will not get any ideas on to do more ambitious things, at least for a bit. But holiday themed art is something we've been trying to do for a while now, and I've always forgotten to do it in previous years, so future me has a decent chance of doing something ambitious. We'll say 60 to 75% chance. Also, cut back the amount of chess I was playing around 40 to 60 games a day. Now, it's currently around 20 to 30. Chess can take a decent amount of energy, surprisingly. In terms of fitness, in regards to strengthening muscles and increasing muscular endurance, we've begun to do that again. We were paused for a little bit, taking tiny baby steps though. Not exactly an expert in regards to getting fit. I've decided to up the cardio, so to speak. Previously, I would jog for 40 minutes twice a week and jump rope 40 minutes once a week. All I've done is increase the duration of time of both to 1 hour, and my god, are my legs still very much sore from yesterday's jog. On the two pluses, I can say that I can jog for 5.6 miles, and I had a very pleasant encounter yesterday near the end of said jog. So when I normally jog, I shadowbox as I jog. A stranger approached me near the end of my jog and asked if I needed a heavy bag. At least from my interpretation, the stranger apparently thought that I was an actual boxer that was training for a fight or something in a similar vein. I quickly explained to him that I only shadowbox and exercise as a hobby, but he made it quite clear that the offer in regards to the heavy bag remains. If I ever encounter said individual again, I may take him up on that offer. Of course, me being me, I'd be crazy cautious, but I've always been very good at reading people, and he didn't seem to have any negative intentions in mind. This whole experience, as it stands now, will probably become a permanent memory, like how Teleporte's most popular video would illustrate. Because in a way, I was complimented by the stranger's assumption that I was at the very least an amateur boxer or fighter. So that made my whole year probably. Guys getting compliments should be more of a thing. If only. Got nothing else, I think. Other than that I got into this game called Suika. Fun and addicting. Also, don't forget to study Japanese, future me. You already broke your 101 day streak. Don't forget. Now, I'll play a bit of chess because I was playing Suika a couple hours ago. This journal entry was written on October 21st, 4 a.m.